Itadakimasu.
We have a thing here where we eat our vegetables first, so we do have a salad. No! That's not the vegetable you're supposed to eat.
I mean, it's been a while, so the fry's not fresh, but to be honest, this is really good fry.
So, not that this is very important, but if you're ever wondering why we eat vegetables first, it's said that eating green veggies first before your meal can keep your glycemic index, your GI, in control, so your blood sugar doesn't like spike up like crazy.
While we're at it, let's try the coleslaw.
You just ate like a fourth of it in one bite.
Good. It's still crispy. Surprise.
Cool.
All right. I want to try the boneless one again.
Me too. Can we start with the original?
Sure. I'll take this one. And then you can take the other one. Okay.
It is a
Pretty good.
fat-ass chicken tender.
No. This is so Asian, eating fries with chopsticks.
I'm not gonna lie, I have rice left over from last night. It's so salty.
I know, I understand.
I need a break. Mine fell apart. Like, fell into two.
This one is much better. For me, at least. I like it.
It's
This one's
not as
good.
salty. It's for me, it's a little spicy, so I'm gonna have a little bit of rice.
This juicy part is probably
Here you go.
better now.
Let's switch.
That one juicier, right?
Mhm.
Tastes better.
Man, I gave you the dry part. I'm so sorry. I feel bad.
I actually like the thin parts because it's crispy.
Oh.
Pretty good.
でも I actually don't taste the yuzu so much. Like,
Really? I think it's pretty citrusy.
really? Mine is crazy? Maybe I'm just like too worried about the spicy.
I think you're crazy.
Like, I can smell the yuzu for sure. It smells really good. With the chicken? The spicy chicken?
This chicken definitely goes well with rice. The Japanese KFC tastes much cleaner than the ones back in the States. Because I remember the ones back in the States. I mean, I like KFC, but it was so greasy. But, like, if you could tell, this plate, I don't know if you could tell, but it's not greasy at all. Even though we had these chicken on the plate for a while. It doesn't have any, like, grease drip or...
And the box isn't destroyed either from the grease. So I think that shows a lot.
Yeah. So it tastes much healthier. I feel not as guilty eating fried chicken.
But the boneless ones were not the one before this. The original one was really salty, so they might be like upping the sodium game.
I don't know, maybe they just over seasoned that one.
Somebody's hand slipped. Oh,
They said, oops, dropped in the seasoning
oh
bucket.
well.
Oh well. They seem like they can handle it. I mean, not wrong.
How is it?
Solid.
Does it
Pretty
taste
good.
like the one in the States?
If you guys didn't know, in Japan, they eat KFC on Christmas before. I don't know why. I don't know why, but they do. And it's like a tradition.
So from what I've heard, it's one, advertising. Kind of like how chocolate became a Valentine's thing because of, you know, the chocolate makers and they're like, they wanted to sell. So that's part of it. But in America, we get like whole birds and like turkeys and stuff like that. That's not really quite a luxury that Japan has. Turkey is not. So a lot of kids especially don't know that you can eat turkeys. So that's not really a thing that they do. Ham is also quite expensive, so it's not something that they can do. I'm sorry, I'm like hella ripping this shit up. What is affordable and what is like easy to do, as in like mom doesn't have to really cook it, is KFC because you can get it to go, and it's also marketing on their part, and it's a chicken. It's technically a bird, so it's like kind of like turkey. So yeah, that's kind of how it happened.
Makes sense. They also can't cook like a whole ass bird at home because no one has a convention of it or anything big enough.
A convention oven is
Oh, they don't have an oven.
most houses, unless you built it yourself, it doesn't come with an oven like in the wall like how America does. So you have to buy an oven separately, and it's usually the size of a microwave. A large microwave. I know a lot of people say wings are not like first date friendly because they're messy, but I don't think fried chicken is either. Like, I don't know about you, but I can't eat fried chicken nice.
If your boy takes you to KFC on a first date, that's already a problem.
But like, you know how, like think about blue ribbon chicken. That was nice.
Still fast food.
Well, you know what? I liked it too. I feel like ribs are also not first date friendly. Basically, anything that you use your hands for might not be first date friendly.
It's definitely not.
What's something you eat with utensils but is like actually really hard to eat with utensils and it's really messy? I don't know if you'd send a date to there or go on a first date there. Honestly, it could be a second or third date, like when you still don't really know each other. Yakizakana.
Grilled fish.
But like with the head and the tail and the bones still in.
Yeah. Well,
A lot of people
in the
won't
States,
do that, but
there's nowhere that just serves fish with like bone-in fish, unless like a Japanese restaurant.
right. But, well, some kind of Asian restaurant, yeah. What, are you laughing at me?
No, it's just like I'm thinking of the situation where there's a couple and I just see the guy or the girl eating grilled fish. It's like, why are you guys here?
What are not first date friendly foods? Others.
Cajun food.
Well, you eat that with your hands a lot of the time. Like if you go to like a seafood boil type of place.
You said not friendly, right? Or friendly. Right?
Not friendly.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right. Nothing.
You know, like no one wants to go there on the first date. It smells. You eat with your hands, and it's messy. Unless
For
you guys
sure.
are just messy couples, then yeah. you guys
Don't
get
call
along.
people out like that. That's rude.
I can't actually guess you guys.
I mean, we go to like seafood boil places, like Cajun food places together also. But we've also been dating for a long time,
That's different.
and we kind of know.
I feel like once you're able to go to that kind of restaurant, that's when you're in a safe zone.
That's when you gotta start being careful. But it's also like you've also like a kind of like a milestone if you're able to eat wings. Ooh, tacos. Tacos can get really messy too.
Like an actual taqueria taco.
Yeah. Not like Taco Bell
Yeah.
or Del Taco.
That's true, but I think people go there on a date. Maybe not like a like a dine-in type of date, but like they go out, they go drinking, and then at the end, like, oh, let's grab some food and get a taco or so.
Oh, maybe. Or like a taco truck type thing.
I see that. I can see that. But sit-down restaurant. I mean, on a first date, I feel like you should go to a sit-down restaurant.
Unless you're doing like a food truck walk or extravaganza, and there's just like a food truck fiesta. I don't know. Like, I think that would be fun.
Yeah, because on your first day, you don't want to go too much. You don't want to go too fancy. You don't want to go too janky. Just like in the middle, that comfort zone where
So,
we
Applebee's.
both feel Sure. They have wings.
And ribs.
Yeah.
How about burgers? Think about like the fancy burgers, the ones that are probably too tall to fit in your mouth.
Those are fine.
Those are okay.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't choose that as my first date dinner, but like, if we both agreed on it and be like, hey, you want to grab a burger, and then you call it a date, then yeah.
I feel like those are the places that I would avoid.
I mean, like I said, if we both agreed on it. Like, yo, it was like, what do you want? It's like, did you want something
Like, I wanted to
specific
try
for
this
dinner?
place,
Yeah.
then it would be like, oh yeah,
Ooh, it's time.
it's the sound of rice. Do regular people know about rice and mushi?
I don't know.
Let's ask, do you guys actually wait 10 minutes after it beeps? Because in Japan, there's a time, like, to musu, which is like to steam.
Steam the rice?
Yeah, and if you wait those 10 minutes, it makes sure that the rice is like completely off of the, what is that called? It's not a pan, the bowl.
The bowl.
The hot thing. And it's fluffy. Do you guys wait? Is it just like Japanese people that say that?
I don't know. Because rice doesn't have any like instruction on how to make it.
Right. So I'm
So
wondering if
I feel like
it's
you just gotta know to how like make rice this way.
Oh.
Hot. Oh, I could taste the garlic that we put in.
You
a
probably
lot.
put in a lot.
It's pretty good.
You know what this lettuce reminds me of?
What?
Well, more like today's salad. It reminds me of portasubs. Is that weird?
No, because that they shred their lettuce. Do
But
they
I
dice their tomatoes? No, they don't.
No, they don't. I don't know why, but it just reminded me of portasubs. But Subway also, I think, shreds their lettuce. So I'm like, why is it portasubs?
I don't know, dressing.
I don't know. Portasubs only has like mayo and mustard. I mean, they have other dressings in the back if you ask for them. But I didn't know that until way later. Because they keep them in this fridge. Like a separate closed fridge or whatever. So like I don't see them out like I do in Subway. The only thing that's out is like the mustard, mayo, and then the half and half mix. Ooh, there's another debate. Are you team portasubs or are you team Subway? And watch somebody else come in here being like, I'm team Firehouse subs. But they're not the same. They only serve hot sandwiches, right?
Yeah.
So like that's not valid.
This video is gonna be long.
Maybe we can do like a first impressions part and then version 2 or part 2 and just be mukbang.
I'll put a disclaimer in the beginning saying like, warning, this is a long video because it's a mukbang video. So if you want to skip around, go ahead, but please enjoy, or use it as like a background thing where it's just like playing in the background while you're like, I don't know, jacking off or something.
Okay, nobody wants to listen to us talk and eat while they're jacking off.
Hey, fried chicken. That's sexy.
I think there are plenty of sexy ASMRs that are doing KFC, not us.
I don't know, do they clean bones like us? Maybe.
They're f***ing better.
They probably clean dicks like that too. What?
I didn't know dicks and bones were the same level. That's a scary sentence right there. But I listened to this podcast called Sex Hurts, and they talk about all this stuff that, like, people don't really think about or know about. Excuse me, I think there was some rice in my back of my throat. Choking. Anyway, but yeah, this podcast talks about all these things that like they don't teach you and you don't think about and you wouldn't know unless like you've somehow been involved in that kind of stuff, or like if it's all sex related. It's crazy. I'm surprised that they can come up with all these topics. And they come with professionals. Like there's doctors, there's LCSWs. They're not just random people like Joe and Sally off the street talking about sex. So just went on a tangent because bones and dicks, and I'm sorry.
This girl is grabbing my fat on the shirt, and it is not nice to do that.
I'm sorry. You're just warm.
What's some of this stuff?